Good evening from Yami B TV. I've come up here tonight to tell you that I reached the West Country after 3 or 4 hours. Long, long journey, but it's been worth the wait. The seas are blue down here, light blue. I've never seen water like that, and I can also see some kind of sunrise thing like that. It looks like burning fire, but I've never seen anything like that either. The first time I've ever been down this part of the country, apart from when you guessed, when I was in Dartmoor, which was in the 90s. Funny enough, I'm remembering stories from that as well, with some real hardened battle stories to come while I'm down here. Now that I'm down here, yeah, the main reason for coming up here tonight is just to thank you all again. And I've got a long list. Some of you that have been with me during those few weeks and were worried, and you have my phone number and you're on my WhatsApp or you're on my Facebook or you're on my Instagram, and I've spoken to you, loads and loads of times over the past year or so, and I've got to know you pretty well. So I'm just going to start with those as well, just to thank you, because it means so much to me. And I can honestly say that I believe that I've stepped out of that rut that I was in because of you lot. Whether you want the praise and the glory or whatever, I don't think I would have made it. I honestly don't. As I've told you already, it was a very serious time for me, all of my own doing, nobody else's fault. To thank everybody, especially down in Surrey, that supported me during this time as well. Sorry that you had to see me in the way that I was. So I'm hoping to go back soon in a better state of mind to see, so you don't worry so much about what you might have been worrying about while I was down there. But I still like to thank you lot dearly. I have to start with Dave McKay. Dave McKay and his missus, Miss Star, and Jess Paul, and little Clayton. Family down there in Scotland. Dave's been messaging me for quite some time. I know he was a bit worried as well. Dave, a very, very great man. I noticed a lot of the times over the weeks and months that you're always there. All I can say today is thank you and the family for being there for me during this time. Also, Tom McVie and his missus down in Manchester, with the lovely daughters Rennie. I got it wrong earlier. I said Renata. Rennie and Ronnie. Sending loads of love down there, big man. You do a lot of work for me behind the scenes as well, Tom. I love you dearly, boy. Our characters match. We've got a great connection. We have a great laugh. And I know all the family down there in Manchester think the same thing as well. Who else? Sean Slavin, been there from start to finish with me. Kath McCann and the family, both Kath McCanns actually. I know two. I got one wrong earlier, but I've got the other family there from Manchester as well. Thank you for all your support. Gary Morse, yep, thank you, boy. You've been there through thick and thin. I'd like to thank. Hold on, sorry, it's a bit dark. I've got the. Hold on. John Matt. Yeah, Gary Morse, yeah, I said that. Johnny Mack from Australia. Yvonne down in Essex. Always. Oggy, my boy from Middlesbrough. Thanks for that great support that while I was down and out, Oggy. I know you've got your own channel. I've forgotten it, actually, with the name of it. But I know a lot of the viewers might have come across you before as well. You're a great man, Oggy. And I love the music channel as well. Kim Mason, my boy, man, my boy, Milton Keynes, been there for me from start to finish. Tiny down in Southern Ireland, and Little Bray also down in Ireland. Patrick Murran as well, my boy, been there from start to finish. Mike William Frere, great stuff. Tiny, yeah, Dave Gibson, if you know him, and his little dog Archie as well. I'll be coming to Ireland soon. Mohammed mentioned earlier that I should start going around the country. I definitely am now. I'm getting up, and my nephew Quincy will be looking to do that as well at some stage with me. But I will be personally going around the country to come and meet loads of you when once everything's going to be up and running in the next few weeks. That's how sure I am that we're on a decent few months, like one extreme to the other. We did it all bad for a few weeks. We're all going to do it all good for a few months. That's going to be the start. Is the great Rufy Brooks from Leeds. Nothing more I can say to you, dear. Tireless campaigner for all kind of great causes and charity work. I'd like to just send out a message of great love to you, Ruth. And you've been with me really for well over a year. I know. Sorry to worry you as well. The usual big hitters: violence, virtue, street life. My boy, human being, Marina down there in Canada. I think, was it Australia? I can't remember which one. Marina, the light angel. Yeah, that's what I call you. And champion of the jiu-jitsu world once upon a time, and still training again now, so I hear. I speak to him regularly as well. Shane King. Yeah. Big Don Shane. Yeah, proper stuff, Shane. You've been with me through them dark nights a lot over the last few weeks, boy. I proper love you, I do. Proper stuff you are. I know, I can't wait to see you, boy. And your little one as well. You've done remarkably well on the comeback trail with going through your stuff. I know it's not going to be too long that you're going to be sitting on the sofa with me. I know the viewers are going to love that. I'll tell you that. That's one for the future. Sarah Lepper, big you up down there in Acton. For all your support as well during this time. I know we speak quite regularly as well. Stay blessed, my boy. Yes. Pulev, yep, nice one, boy, for all that support as well. I know you was worried. Some real encouraging words during that dark time. I didn't communicate properly with the ones that I really know. That's what we do, in that kind of way. Victor, man, proper stuff, man, as well. Yeah, you come out with some crackers. Violence Virtue, South London, always big up to you as well. James McLean, yeah, mate, I love you too. Yeah, Grace Bowers, yeah, big respect to you as well. Daniela, I forgot your surname though. I know I'm moving a bit too fast. Steve Blackburn, I've said Sean Slavin, Dave Number, Lee. Amita down in Bristol, you've done remarkably well on what's been a tough time for you as well, Amita. I'm hoping one of those days that you're going to be sitting in front of me as well. What a great story. Not a great story, a sad story, but a story that I believe that the world should be listening to, because a lot will resonate with that kind of thing. Amanda Green, Crime UK, all of you, Louise, Sarah, Cy Bennett, safe, my boy, thanks, been there all the time. Gang Anita, yeah, down there in Manchester, my girl, yeah, love that. Yeah, thanks for all your support, Anita. Proper stuff you are. You've been there through them dark hours. I know you was crying and everything. It's bad that everybody's got to witness this. I know, it's not good, is it? I know. Anne-Marie, Fran, Jackson down there in Lincoln, as well as Joanne Tomley as well. I've got a few followers down there in Lincoln. It won't be long till I come down there as well. Thank you, Jacko, for all your support, boy. Carrie Grant, I've said Little Bray already. Patrick Murran, man, my boy, proper. I'm looking forward to coming to Ireland to see you, boy, as well. That's going to be a day to remember as well. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Proper stuff. Tip Top Magoo. Ricky Murray as well. I like the way you stuck up for me, Ricky. You didn't think I saw that, did you? Yeah, on the other channel. I see you giving it, and you were talking facts. So you're pretty bright, Rick. Yeah. I know you're old school as well. Pulev, yeah, I've talked about him, my boy in Egypt with all his family fly kiting, and all. And there's an angel down in Canada, Ria. She supported me, and I know you was worried as well, Ria. But those spiritual talks and the psychological stuff and all the great work you do around Canada. For the cause of the sufferers, especially children in need as well, with some of the things that are happening that are highlighted on other shows around. You play a major part in there of highlighting really significant, serious stuff around the world. I'd love to get you on my show when it's up and running as well. Rob, Will, yeah, love you, boy. Yeah. Gordon Bennett, why don't I even write things out properly? Jackie Saunders, Jake Selden, my boy, originally from Plymouth, down somewhere else now. Greatest of all time. I love you, boy. day and night with me for the last since mum died as well. Never forget you for this. Great things, you know, followers and friends that become friends. You know, I wish I had all of you on my phone page, to be honest, if I had the time to correspond with everybody, because you know that's what I really like doing. That's one of my, that gives me the uplifting, you know, that the feeling that I get from it gives me enough to, you know, well, it's done enough to get me back up, hasn't it? Let's be serious about it all. Yep. Khalees, yeah, West Hampstead. My sister from way back from Quinton Keniston School, I love you. Linda Corquin, you too. Terry Andrews, my boy, my uncle, I love you. Tosh, I love you, my boy. Proper stuff, Tosh. I'm going to see you soon, boy. I promise you, man. Every day, yeah. Every day, you come out with some good ones. Pot noodle, bang on the money, boy. Bang on the money. And Anthony Clare down in Sheffield. I haven't told you many stories about Anthony Clare, but it's funny how he got in touch with me recently, and I remembered he's got some boxing gyms down there that he trains the kids and that now. But in his day, in the system, was a right handful as well. And of course, Mark Morehouse and his missus as well, sending loads of love to you down in Sheffield. Always been there for me as well. Never to be forgotten, you know, what people do for you when you're down and how they lift you. You know, people might look at it that I'm helping them by, you know, some of my content or whatever, but I look at it other ways as well. I just love the, you know, the engaging all the time. All right, it's cost me a couple of relationships already, I know, but it's all going to be sorted soon. Once I come back down to where I'm going to go into the new house, and that's my final move. Safe to say that, you know, the last 2-3 moves have been disastrous, but basically because of my state of mind, the next 2 moves have been genius, and it has to go. The glory has to go to obviously Tony Argent, Lisa, Quincy, my nephew, and others as well that got me out of the mess really, before I did some serious damage to myself, because it wasn't a good look, like I've told you. Smithy, Too Fresh, 112, legendary, yeah, 100%. Little, oh God, I said that bit already. I can't see it. Paul Taylor, great stuff. Hold on. Cary Grant, I think I've done you. Oliver, my artist, the drawer, the photographer. He's done the celebrity Strictly Come Dancing. He does a lot of artwork around them. He did my photo stuffs for me as well. Little young Oliver, my boy as well. I love you, Oliver. Thanks for being there for me, boy. And Kathleen, yeah, I know, not Kathleen from Scotland, Kathleen from near London. All right, thanks for all your support. I said it, you didn't want me to say it, but I said it anyway. Right, Jess, Paul, yep, all right. Just because I for Guy Roberts, yeah, as well. I've got some other big ones. I know I can't just go on. It's just too much, isn't it? I know. I hate leaving anyone out. Fran, my boy. Boom. I think that's about it for now. But I've got page 2 and page 3. I didn't want to ever do shout outs again like this, but I think, you know, to reconnect as well with the audience as well, which is always a great thing, which helps me as well when I do my videos and that as well. And also, any of you that want any old videos or any old stories that were on the other channel, please let me know. I can always redo them for Yummy Bee TV. It doesn't have to be that I do it, because the stories I can remember quite clearly, because obviously I was the one that was there, and I was the one that either did it sadly or witnessed it, and to give my version of what I saw and my opinions about those sad days in the Cathays. Nut job, man. Proper stuff. I like it. And yeah. I'm chuffed. And Ashley Kerrigan, Ashley on his own. Oh God, sorry. That's 30 minutes gone by. So I could come back up in a little while and do page 2 and page 3, because they're more, and I make sure I do it a bit more. Marie down in Camden as well. Little angel, you've been going through a tough time. My heart goes out to you. I'd like to also say to you that, you know, I feel very, very privileged to have had the chance. I've been told today that the difference between me and back in the day when I went on those runs, you know, we can at least we could say after 13, 14 months, I still haven't committed a crime yet. The only crime I've committed is pushing past the conductors at the train barriers, and that's just out of old habits because I don't like paying for nothing. I know, like that, but all that time I had a freedom pass. I didn't even know, but that's the only crime if it's that. But no, no, no. Seriously, yeah, that last run in the old days, that kind of run led to real serious, prolific, mad crimes, and sadly, you know, and long incarcerated in prison. It hasn't ended that way this time, and that is because I know that I have a job to do. I'm going to come up and talk to you more again soon. I'm out in the West Country. I'm loving it, and we're on a roll. I'm going to come up with a story from Dartmoor for you either tonight or tomorrow. But I think I just want to thank you all for checking in loads of times. Remember, I wasn't putting up no content. And I used to go up there in my dark days and look behind on the video and see who's Yami, where are you? What's going on? Blah 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 blah. It's things like that you remember when you're up, when you're coming back, because it was those moments there that I remembered. I got to come back. I got to come back. I got to come back. It's inspiring. It lifted me because in the old days I never had that, and I've got that now. So what I was, and the last thing I wanted to say, sorry. Was that I feel so bad and sorry for those that were like were like me with you know, because someone said, Yami, you won't get that kind of support again if you fall down and you'll be left all alone. Like a lot I witnessed in those few weeks about that life were very, very, very sad, you know. And it's very difficult for some people to get out of addiction, and it's been part of their life for years and years and years. And is it because they don't feel the love? Is it because they haven't got the support? Do they not have? But there's always people to reach out to. You know, I've used this as a stepping stone, basically, to get myself back up because I felt that love, and I felt like I was letting people down with the selfishness of sitting in the temple of doom, all of my own, with a shut door, and you know, ruining myself. But no, I'm going to thank you all, and I love you dearly. And there's a couple more pages to go, so don't be worried and thinking that I might have forgotten you, because I haven't forgotten none of you. Because I've been with you, I remember the names. I'm photographic with the names like that, because you've been with me for so long. All right, so yeah, Carl Samuels down in Wales, Newport, always my boy, uh, and others as well. All right, have there any more there? No, I'm coming back. I have to. All right. So wishing you a good evening. Feeling happy, rejuvenated. Next stage of the story coming. Thank you. I love you.